What is up YouTube? How are you doing today? Chana D, your Techno Dad here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out this awesome little Bluetooth speaker by Anker. It's called the SoundCore Mini, and we're going to get into it right after the jump. And I'm back. Now, if you're new to the channel and you want to learn about 4K, home theater, and audio products and how to properly set it up, you should consider subscribing because I'm here to help. Now that housekeeping's out of the way, let's get into it. So we're back with another Bluetooth speaker review. This time it's the itty bitty little Anker SoundCore Mini. Now don't let this little size fool you because you can get a whole lot of sound out of this little guy. And at under $30, this is definitely one to look at. Enough talking. Let's see what's in the box. All right, in the box we get the speaker itself, which has a nice brushed aluminum finish, rubberized bottom, and plastic controls. Now the only thing that they give you with this speaker is the USB to micro USB charging cable. Now you'll also need this cable to utilize the FM radio function of the speaker. Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly. FM radio. Directly to the speaker. That's crazy. Now on the front we have the volume up and down and the multifunction button. Your multifunction button is going to play, pause. It's also going to accept calls and end calls. And if you press and hold the play button, you will activate the Siri on your phone. If you press and hold the volume up buttons, you do go fast forward and rewind. There is one little LED light just below that control. Now if we swing it around to the back, we get the microphone, we have the mode button, which is going to pretty much change your input, whether it's the FM radio or the auxiliary port or the micro SD port or your Bluetooth. Continuing on, we have the power switch, auxiliary jack input, micro USB for charging and FM antenna, and your micro SD port for music. Now the SoundCore Mini will last 15 hours and you do have a 3-hour charge time. It supports Bluetooth 4.0 and it does have a micro SD port. Now the micro SD port, what that is like if you have a bunch of songs you want to put on one playlist, just toss it in there and you don't actually have to use your phone. Toss it on the micro SD card, toss that into the unit, and then you press the mode button and you'll start playing. You'll have to fast forward and rewind with the volume controls and you won't know which song is coming up next. But if this is a playlist you already know and listen to with 50 songs, 100 songs, whatever, it's a pretty cool feature. Now, like I said before, this does support the FM radio. You will have to plug in the micro USB cable that it came with or any other micro USB cable. And that acts as the FM antenna. So you can also use this as an FM radio. However, same situation. You're also gonna have to press and hold the volume up or volume down to change stations. And you won't know what station you're on. You just kind of have to listen to the music. Now, surprisingly, the sound is actually really great. Let's go into the audio demo because this 5-watt driver really does shine. All right, now it's time for a little audio demo. Let's turn this guy on. Waiting for it to show up in my list. There it is, now SoundCore Mini. And it says connected, and it's right there. Can you guys see? Oh, it's a little hard to see. SoundCore Mini connected. There it is. Okay. Looks like the volume is linked to the volume on the iPad. Here we are. 50%. That's nice. Oh yeah. Wasn't that cool? All that sound from this tiny little thing. $30 gets you this. This is probably one of the best made $30 Bluetooth speakers I've ever heard. Anker makes a lot of great products, and I have a whole bunch of them, from fast chargers for the phone, power banks, even lightning cables. And I've had them for years, and they continue to work, and they're awesome. And this little speaker is no different. Anker sent this to me, and it actually came right before I had to do a road trip. Like a small road trip, 3 hours each way, so a 6-hour round trip. I had to go to get one of my cars serviced, and it is an older car, like a 2008. So it has Bluetooth, but it doesn't have Bluetooth for music. But if someone calls, it'll go through the car's speakers and all that stuff. But if I'm playing music, it does not. It's just an older car, and that's the situation. I brought this thing, and this was a lifesaver. The best part about it is it fits in the cup holder so perfectly. Like, I don't know if Anker designed it that way, but it is great in the car. And when I needed to actually use the cup holder, just lifted this up and put it there right next to the gear shift. With this rubberized bottom, it wasn't going anywhere. And my wife and I got to listen to our favorite talk show on Sirius XM, which was coming through the phone and going straight to the SoundCore Mini. So I got a lot of great use out of this on that road trip. So if you're looking for a speaker for maybe someone in your family, maybe your kid has a car and it's older and they want Bluetooth music, and instead of just, them wearing headphones on their phone, because, they're going to do that stupid stuff. Get them one of these things where they can keep in their car and play their music. At least they'll have some music, and it'll be on a speaker, and they won't be endangering other people on the road by putting in headphones because they just want to hear whatever's on their phone. And with the additional feature having the micro SD port, you can put like a micro SD card of like 120 gigs about there and just put music on here. You don't even have to have the phone. So that's a great idea, especially if you're going to use this for your car. So you can always have that card in there, and you always have music. Whether your phone is dead, you still have music. So that's really cool. And I'm pretty jazzed up about this speaker. For $30, you get great build quality, a ton of features that a lot of other speakers just don't have, and of course, most importantly, the sound is great. Even at full volume, this thing will fill up the sound of your car, or a small office, or a small bedroom, maybe even a bathroom, but it isn't waterproof, so keep it away from any water, okay? Well, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel using the button in the middle of your screen. Once again, my name is Chana D. I'm your Techno Dad, and I'll see you next time.